Your 20s aren't what you think they are. That perfectly filtered path, it's a highlight reel, not reality. Today, I'm sharing what actually matters, not what society says should. The greatest freedom of your 20s isn't having it all figured out, it's realizing nobody does. We're fed a narrative of checking boxes, graduate, career, relationship, house, kids, all by specific ages. But behind those Instagram posts, most are experimenting, failing, starting over, and feeling uncertain. This isn't a bug, it's the point. Embracing uncertainty is key. People in their 30s and 40s wish they'd worried less and experimented more. Understood the winding path is the path. Your 20s are a dress rehearsal, not the final performance. Mistakes are valuable. So, first up, unlearn the myth you should have it all figured out. This frees you to explore without crushing pressure. Not going to plan is the plan. You're not alone in this chaos. And that sinking feeling about comparison, it's the fastest way to steal your joy. It's hilarious we expect our future mapped out when some of us still botch loading the dishwasher. Chapter 1: The Identity Laboratory. Your 20s offer unmatched freedom to experiment with who you are. Run lots of experiments. Self discovery is active, ongoing. You're independent enough for choices, flexible enough they don't define your life. The goal isn't one true self, but discovering multiple versions. Changing your mind is growth. Instead of, what should I do with my life? Which paralyzes, ask, what can I try next? A ceramics class, solo travel, a challenging job, each gives data, valuable clues. What actually matters? Creating enough self-knowledge to make choices aligned with who you actually are. The explorer of 10 paths learns more than one on a single path from fear. Don't let wondering what if be your story. That question, is this what I want, deserves exploration, not avoidance. We research TV shows more than careers, then wonder why we feel like characters in someone else's script. Chapter 2: Relationship Economics. Truth bomb. Not all relationships deserve equal investment. Your 20s teach that quality trumps quantity every time. Teens' friendships are proximity. 20s are about intentional connection. Discover convenience connections versus soul connections. Those who energize versus drain. Those who celebrate your growth. Quality relationships require active investment. They don't just happen. Think of relationships like a portfolio. Some are high maintenance, low return. Others yield incredible dividends. Which connections are worth cultivating deeply? Allocate your finite energy and time to those that foster mutual growth. What actually matters? Building a genuine support system with mutual growth. The courage to outgrow relationships that no longer serve you creates space for sustaining connections. Strong social connections predict happiness more than money or status. Chapter 3: Financial Foundations. Your 20s financial decisions are disproportionately powerful. Habits formed now become allies or nemeses. Financial literacy is key. Your 20s offer time, the most powerful force in finance. Compound interest means small, consistent actions create massive results. It's about creating future freedom and options. The goal is intentionality, aligning spending with lasting value. If you invest $200 monthly from 25, by 65, you could have around $650,000. Start at 35. It's much less. Understand that every dollar has potential. Simple systems like automatic transfers bypass willpower. Learn the difference between assets and liabilities. What actually matters isn't how much you earn. It's the money mindset you develop. Financial freedom is about options, making choices based on fulfillment, not just bills. The greatest investment is your financial education. Chapter 4: The Health Investment. Your body in your 20s seems invincible, but you're establishing the health baseline for decades. Physical and mental habits formed now become default programming, harder to rewrite later. The goal is intentional investment in your most valuable assets: health. Consequences of poor habits accumulate silently. Good habits build resilience. Your future self will thank you. Regular movement, sleep, stress management, nutrition are fundamental. Mental health deserves equal priority. Learning to process emotions and seek help are skills. Consistency of imperfect action beats sporadic perfection. What actually matters is building sustainable habits. The relationship with your body and mind is vital. Treat it with care. Your metabolism is taking notes. Your body gives feedback. Start listening. Chapter 5. Career Exploration. The question, what do you want to be, is limiting. The old career model is outdated. Today rewards adaptability and diverse experiences. Your 20s are for exploring paths, developing transferable skills, and discovering work engaging your strengths. Prioritize learning environments. The biggest mistake isn't the wrong path, but staying too long out of fear when it's not right. Every job teaches something. Ask, what can I learn here that's valuable? The modern career is building a diverse portfolio of skills, experiences, relationships. What actually matters is becoming clear about the intersection of what you're good at, what you enjoy, and what creates value. This clarity prevents future what-ifs. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Career exploration is the new normal. Chapter 6. The Learning Mindset. Your real education is just beginning. The most valuable skill is learning how to learn. In a fast-changing world, continuously learning, unlearning, and relearning is your greatest advantage. Your 20s are for transitioning to self-directed learning. Shift from I should know this to I get to learn. The goal is intellectual flexibility. Take advantage of your brain's plasticity. Reading, courses, podcasts, these are investments. Seek knowledge that challenges you. Ask questions. What matters isn't what you know now, but your capacity to learn. Humility to say, I don't know, but I can find out is invaluable. Chapter 7. Building Independence. Independence is more than bills. It's confidence to navigate life. Your 20s transition you from depending on others to being dependable. It's financial, emotional, intellectual, and practical. Learning to trust your judgment, solve problems, and recover from setbacks builds self-reliance. The goal is interdependence, relationships from strength, not necessity. Each time you figure something out yourself, you build that muscle. What actually matters is embracing the uncomfortable process of becoming self-sufficient. Small victories compound confidence. Independence is the foundation to give and receive support by choice. Chapter 8. The Courage Curriculum. Transformative moments come from courage, not comfort. Courage isn't absence of fear, it's action in its presence. Your 20s offer chances to build your courage muscle via intentional discomfort. Each step outside your comfort zone expands your capacity. Courage is for daily moments too. Speaking up, trying new things, being vulnerable. These small acts compound. Start with small courage challenges, then scale up. Confidence follows action. You build courage by doing courageous things. Regrets are often about chances never taken. What actually matters is building a relationship with fear that doesn't give it decision-making power. The courage you cultivate now determines your future possibilities. A life guided by courage builds character. Chapter 9. The Compound Effect. The most powerful force shaping your life is the compound effect of your daily habits. Your 20s are when these patterns get encoded into your life's operating system. Small, consistent actions create dramatic results over time, for better or worse. Negative compounds work just as powerfully. Daily choices like reading versus scrolling define your future. Reading 20 pages daily is 25 books a year. A daily 30-minute walk transforms health. Consistency creates exponential results. The question isn't massive change today, but small, consistent improvement. What actually matters are unglamorous daily disciplines. The habits you normalize now will likely be with you for decades. Choose them intentionally. Your future is built by today's small decisions. Chapter 10. The long game. Your 20s aren't the finish line, they're starting blocks. Fulfilled people use this decade to set up the long game. In a culture of immediate results, this is radical and rewarding. Your 20s are for building the foundation for a fulfilling life journey. Some investments won't pay off immediately. Education, challenging relationships, capability building career moves. These create compounding advantages. Those focused on short term wins often get stuck. Long game players build momentum. Playing the long game needs emotional resilience, peace with delayed gratification, uncertainty. Trust your judgment when conventional wisdom pushes for quick results. It applies to all areas of life. Ask, am I making decisions that expand or limit my future possibilities? Choices uncomfortable now often create most freedom later. Your future self is counting on you.